want to welcome everybody to Give Us 2 Minutes We Done podcast, where we have the great Dr. Rosie Rogers in first place. Oh, man. And then we have Chris Lay It Down Jackson.
Literally. Lay it down.
And then, of course, we have the referee, Charles Big Daddy Kane. How you doing, Charles? Oh, we got the yellow flag today, so we did not get penalized. And myself as the host, Todd Hunt. Last week, it started off and ended the same way, 10-7, 10-7. Las Vegas Raiders and Denver, 10-7. Denver won that one. Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, that was a little weird. That was 31-25 Indiana in overtime. Chicago, New York, another weird one. It was a tough one. Mike Brave, Dayball, good luck with him. 24-20, they got it at the end. Then Buffalo, Miami.
Good luck with him finding another job.
That's what
fired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good luck with him. Hopefully he gets another landing spot, another opportunity.
Well, let's say hopefully have some blessings. We know there's no such thing as luck.
Yes. And so Buffalo, Miami. Did anybody predict that one?
Let me see. Hold on. I wrote some of them down.
Yeah.
Buffalo and Miami.
I don't think you did that one.
Whatever I did, it was the opposite.
Okay, I know I wrote it down. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to read my own writing.
We got it.
Yeah, so everybody picked the Bills.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That would be the one I got.
That kind of went down.
I remember Chris talking about dollar bill.
Yeah, everybody picked the Bills. We all lost on that one. But the New York Jets, Cleveland Browns, who saw that one coming?
Not me, obviously.
Brown.
Oh, I did.
Yes, you did.
I picked the Jets.
I didn't pick the Jets. What? Oh,
yes,
man.
You did. Chris and Mike picked the Jets, and I picked the Jets.
Okay,
and so did Jeff.
Then we got the
who played quarterback for that game for Cleveland?
Gabriel.
Oh,
Gabriel.
Okay.
Then you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and New England Patriots. Patriots stomped the Buccaneers. I know I didn't pick them. Go on, Dr. Rogers, with the bad stuff. We'll skip that day. But
Todd and Chris picked the Bucks.
But whoever picked the New Orleans Saints beating the Carolina Panthers?
Nobody.
We all picked the Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, who? Then you got the Houston Texans beating the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah. That died too.
Yeah, that was a bad one there. Then you got the Los Angeles Rams beating San Francisco. Thank you. Sorry about that.
The gold was tarnished.
I did not pick the Rams.
I did.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. And who picked the Detroit Lions beating the Commanders?
Come on, dude.
Well, not you.
Okay. Loyal. Chris and Mike stayed loyal to their
country.
No, I think Mike and Jeff picked the Lions.
No, they did not.
I think they did.
Mike and Chris
one of them say, well, this is a betting
I think
move.
Jeff was the one.
Jeff picked the Lions.
Jeff picked the Lions. He went against his brother. But then you got the Pittsburgh Steelers, Los Angeles Chargers. I know I picked that one. Sorry about that, Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I know. Again.
I picked the Steelers.
And then you got the ugly game, the Philadelphia against the Green Bay. Whoever thought that the Thursday night and the Monday night game would both be ugly? 10-7.
Molded cheese.
Yeah, that was a boring game.
Oh my God.
That was a snoozer. I was like, man, I can't even watch it. It was just so ugly. The balls going everywhere. I mean, it wasn't really a defensive struggle. It was just a bad part on both teams. Just, whoever got it executed, that's kind of how it ended. But
basically.
But Philly is playing like champions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're
winning games.
Yeah,
they're winning games.
And they're ugly.
But last year they were doing that and people predicted, and then in the Super Bowl, Hurts just showed his butt off, so you can't knock Philly. Philly is is a
Really,
good, solid team.
well, they're a
Yeah.
solid team, but they're so dysfunctional winning. It
Yeah.
works. They yell at each other, get mad at each other, you know what I'm saying? And then they have games where they play lousy, and you know that they're clearly the better roster,
Mm-hmm.
unlike other teams.
Just
Out.
not show up.
So
Sigh.
with that in mind, now,
Billy knows how to play street ball.
Is that what it
yeah, when it
is?
gets ugly, they're like, "Oh, we know how to do this one."
Know how to play
Mm-hmm.
They'll sit up there and yell at each other on the bench and throw stuff at.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't throw stuff at each other yet, but you know. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't sleep on either wide receiver.
no,
One of them
no,
is going to step up.
right.
One of them is going to step up.
One of them is
Yep.
definitely going to get mad.
Okay.
what I mean by street ball. They know how to somebody know how to put the team on their back every time. Somebody gonna step up, put the team on their back, and win a game.
Dr. Rogers got a little hood in her, okay? Everybody, don't ever get it twisted. Even though she's a country girl,
It's
she
street
can handle
ball.
her own.
Not because I'm a country girl. There's a difference between Southern and country, Todd. Thank you very much. You could be country. There is a difference.
And thank you
Yeah.
for correcting me on that, Rosie.
Yeah. That is a difference.
Oh yeah, that Chris is all hood, but
Criticize
Uh,
right.
she got her street cred. Don't be sleeping on Chris, everybody. Speaking of street cred, we got our predictions for this week. The New York Jets against the New England Patriots.
Hmm.
Chris, I won't do that to you, but Dr. Rogers looked like you were the winner of last week. Well, you know, who are you going to pick between New England and New York?
Definitely going to remain patriotic.
Okay, yes, and thank you for your service too. All right, we want to shout out for that. Thank you for
Yeah.
your service, Dr.
yes.
Happy
Rogers.
Happy
Veterans
veterans.
Day.
Yeah, happy
Thank you
Veterans
for
Day
serving.
for
Thank
all
Thank
those who
you.
served.
None of us jokers. We watch you serve.
My pleasure to serve.
Thank you. Okay, so Chris, here's your opportunity here. Who you gonna go, Jets or Patriots?
I think I better go with the person who's been winning. So I will go with the Patriots. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
oh, we got another clean sweep again. Remember this happened with the Bills last week. I'm going with the New England Patriots. Now, I don't even know how to say this, everybody, but we got the Washington Commanders against the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to pick the Dolphins just because I don't even know who to pick in this game. Chris, who you going with?
I must stay true to my peoples,
That sounds like
regardless.
it sounds like desperation there. Dr.
Yeah.
Rogers, who you going with?
Need you even ask? I already wrote my name down by the Dolphins. Thank you very much.
Oh, she got it both ways. You know, I got the
Right.
hate and they're gonna lose. I got it. So then we got the Carolina Panthers against the Atlanta Falcons. Ooh. I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons because Chris, who you going with?
I'm going to stick with the Cats, Panthers.
Wow. Okay, Dr. Rogers,
Yeah.
the person of reason.
I'm going with the Falcons. I don't know. Panthers seem to be self-destructing a little bit right now. So
They're still trying to figure out their quarterback. Then
yeah.
we got Tampa Bay against the Buffalo Bills. I'm going, Dr. Rogers, who are you going to pick?
The
Uh-oh.
Bucks and the Bills. Okay, this is a flip a coin situation. The Bucks and the Bills. See, I was betting on the Bills, but they weren't impressive last. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I think they're gonna
Ooh, she's going with the Bucks. Chris, who you going with?
Yeah, they can't do two in a row. I'm going to do the Bucks too.
Dollar bill, y'all. I'm going with the Bills.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now you got this one right here. I'm going this Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans. I'm going with the Houston Texans. Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
T versus T, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go with the.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try the Texans. They looking pretty good.
She's gonna try the Texans. Okay, Chris, what you gonna do? That's a lot of thought.
I'm going to go with the Titans.
Uh-oh. Okay, she smiled on that one. All right, then we got the Chicago Bears against the Minnesota Vikings. Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
I'm gonna go with the Vikings on this one.
When she's scratching like that, she's like, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Bears. I'm going with the Bears on this one. I think there's an upset in the making here. Something's going on with Minnesota, even though they got an outstanding defense. Chris, who you going with?
I'm with the Vikings.
Okay,
All right.
'Cause they lost to the Baltimore Ravens.
I know.
All right, so then
Are in the Ravens. So come on.
Purple Crush.
you got the ugly game of the week, in my opinion. The Green Bay
Okay.
Packers at the New York Giants. Chris, who you going with?
Oh, the
Hmm.
Packers not gonna lose again.
Okay,
Packers.
she's going with the Cheeseheads. Okay, Dr. Rogers,
Hmm.
who you going with?
Oh, I'm going with the Packers.
I'm going with the Packers to New York. I'm going with the Packers. All right, then you got the Cincinnati Bengals against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris, who you going with?
Now Mike ain't gonna have them lose again, so I'm gonna stick with the Steelers.
Uh-oh, she's gonna go Steelers. Okay, Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
I, uh, Let me see. I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Ooh, she's going with the Bengals.
Bengals. I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna
I
go.
was gonna pick the Bengals too, because I don't know if, but Pittsburgh, this is one of them weird games. I'm gonna go with the Steelers because I think they got a little bit more defense than the Bengals.
Okay.
Okay, now we got the Los Angeles Chargers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. There was a meltdown in Jacksonville, and I think there's stars. I'm gonna stick with Jim Harbaugh. My man Jim Harbaugh. So Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
I think the Chargers on a roll. I'm going with the Chargers as well.
I feel smarter now. Okay, Chris, who you going with?
Chargers.
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 Okay. Then we got the Seattle Seahawks against the Los Angeles Rams or Hams. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. Chris, who you going with?
Yep, Seahawks.
Okay, Dr. Rogers.
I wanted to roll with the Rams just for my son, but I'm gonna have to jump ship and go with the Seahawks this
Oh,
time.
she's after that money, you all. Now we got the San Francisco 49ers against the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. Chris, who you going with?
I'm gonna try the gold again.
Oh boy, she's a little skeptical. She's not as confident, folk. Rosie, who you going with?
Mm-mm.
I mean, they did get a bit of a rhythm, but I'm going for an upset.
Ooh,
Oh,
she's
the
go.
Cards.
Wow. I mean, she is gambling, you all.
I am.
Okay.
This,
Okay.
this week I am. I
Now
am.
we got a weird game. The Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns. Dr.
Oh.
Rogers, who you going with?
Of course, the Ravens. Or should
I
I
mean,
say like starting?
Right.
Shador starting. Which one?
Who's starting?
so if one of them stars, who you gonna go with? If they both
Well,
stars,
Ravens.
well, don't be surprised how NFL and marketing do, and
At both
Shador
of them.
have Shador in there playing against Jackson.
well,
But
You know,
in
for ratings, for rating.
Mm-hmm.
actuality, I think this is probably working in Shador's favor
Mm-hmm.
because once the decision is made, it's been proven.
mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it's been proven that they need to make this change, and he'll have an opportunity to come in and do some great things.
So,
So
Dr. Rogers, who you going with still? You still going with
I
the
went with
Ravens?
the Ravens.
All right, I'm going in honor of Jeff. I'm going to pick like this. I'm going with the Ravens unless Shador Sanders is starting.
We're gonna eliminate that.
I mean, in honor of my man Jeff, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
started
yeah,
this.
Jeff just started
I'm saying that.
that's the last. Well, I mean, you still can pick them. How about because if Shador,
I could pick
how
one
about they
team.
lose? Yeah, they might lose
Uh-huh.
anyway with him start.
So,
Yeah.
right. So I'm just saying that if Shador starts, they're going to win. If not, I'm sticking with the Ravens in honor of Jeff.
All right, Chris, who you going with?
I'm going with the Jackson family.
Oh,
Ravens.
now we got a real tough one. Detroit against the Philadelphia Eagles,
Oh.
and it's at Philadelphia.
Oh.
I'm going to pick an upset. I'm going with the Lions. We got a new play caller called our head coach.
Yeah, he
Chris,
said over that, right?
Chris, who you going with?
I don't know. The Eagles, those fans are nasty.
So who you picking?
The Eagles.
Oh, okay. The fans are nasty. Okay, so who's going to win?
With the
Dr. Rogers? Who you going with, Dr. Rogers?
tough one for me because I really want the Lions to roar over the Eagles, but you know what? I'm gonna try the Lions.
Oh man. Okay,
I
I'm feeling.
I know. I'm gambling this week.
Yo, she's gambling. She's rolling the dice. She's like, I got the lead. I'm gonna beat all y'all. All right.
Right. Since I'm up 3 games, I done won the last 3 weeks.
Yes,
Yes.
you have.
I'm gonna gamble this week.
Oh, she's gonna
Yeah.
gamble. Okay. All hail
Yeah.
Dr. Rogers. Okay, now we have Alice. Maybe they might got a D back, but we don't. We'll find out this week against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh,
So, Dr. Rogers, who you going with?
Todd, you can keep it moving. You already know my answer.
Dallas it is. Okay. Alice. All right. Chris Jackson, who you going with?
yeah, them horses going to trample over them Raiders. It's going to be the Cowboys this year, this
Wow. You
week.
know, because of
Yeah,
no defense, the Raiders might be able to pull this off.
really.
5. We are coming up. We better have a bye.
But you know what? Going against my better judgment here, I'm picking Dallas to win this one. I'm kind of scared. All right. So with that in mind, with a lot of tragedy last week and stuff like that, Dr. Rogers, talk to our audience about what just happened to Neelan. Unfortunately, it was to your team and stuff. Our hearts and prayers go out for the family and stuff.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so it was the tragedy that you're speaking about is with Marshawn Freeland, who made a choice to end his life by suicide. And as a suicide prevention advocate, that cuts me really, really deep, not just because it's my team, Dallas, but because, it's happening all too often, especially in the young adults, unbelievably. So here's what I want to do. I want to take this time out. And what I want to do is, I was listening also to some of the interviews the last few days, and I was listening to some of the rookies who were talking about how they depend on the veterans and how they lean on the vets. So as an Army veteran, I want to come from the standpoint of the veterans in the locker room and in the huddle. What we have to learn to do is to listen to somebody else. Believe it or not, people are going through some of the same things that a person is experiencing when they get into that dark place. So let me tell you, I am a veteran, right? Not military veteran. In this case, I'm a veteran on this football field. I'm a veteran in the game of life. In 2014, my life took a turn for really, really rough, okay? I watched my Mercedes be drug out of my driveway by the snatch man. I packed up my 5-bedroom house and had to leave it behind. Lost all sources of income, lost my marriage, my second marriage. It just turned upside down. So there was a point I'm living in somebody's basement, in a room in a basement of a good friend, dear friend, who allowed me to come and live in her basement. I was driving a borrowed car from another friend. Those people were in my locker room. Those people were available to me. If I had not talked to them or reached out to them and let them know what was going on, I wouldn't have had those teammates playing on the same team with me. But even with those teammates, I still hit a dark place. For the first time in my adult life, I was all alone. I had my husband, said we separated. My 3 sons were adults living their own life, and one in a different state. So it was just me. So I remember being in that basement one dark evening, and I said to God, I feel like giving up. I can't do this anymore. It had got very, very dark, very, very heavy. I was carrying the load alone. I had stopped talking to my teammates. I had stopped telling everybody. I smiled and acted like everything was okay. And in that conversation with God, he said to me, give me 10 reasons why you should give up. And I bucked up at God. I was like, oh, you want 10? I got you 10. I got you 10. I said, I've been raped, not once, but twice. I've been divorced, not once, but twice. I lost my dad when I was 7 years old, my mom when I was 37, and my baby girl when she was 7 months old. Oh, I'm talking to God now. I'm rolling down these 10 reasons. I've been in financial troubles. I've been homeless before. And just giving God, rattling off these 10 things like I was big and bad enough to box with God. And he came back to me and he said, now tell me one reason that you should not give up. And the first word out of my mouth was purpose. My life has purpose. All the dark things that happened to me, I made it through them. Being raped twice, in the span of 3 months while in the military, raped by my drill sergeant, then raped again by a fellow soldier, having to go through PTSD, having being afraid to walk in a room where other men were because their thought that was running through my head was which one of them want to rape me next. I've been in those dark places. And I know that there are voices. There is the opposing team. He's telling you, you're not going to win. You're not going to make it. You might as well give up. You can't do it. But listen to the veterans like me. Listen to the people that have been down and out. Listen to the person that found their daughter dead. Okay. Listen to the person that had to bury her mother and her father, had to do my mother's makeup in the funeral home. You hear me? Listen to people in that locker room who could let you know life goes in seasons and stages. You be down today, but any given Sunday, you get yourself back up. I almost said something else. You get yourself back up off the ground by listening to your teammates and letting them know what's going on. Okay? That huddle, there's somebody calling a play. In the game of life, you need people to call the play from time to time. Be encouraged. You can get out. You can do it. Do not choose suicide. You have purpose, and we need you.
Absolutely.
I mean, Dr. Rogers, I mean, we always have a lot of fun and stuff, but I hope someone out there's really paying attention, that's going through a dark time here. Listen, you can get help and stuff. And
988. If you're thinking about harming yourself or somebody you know, take conversation seriously. I just read an article where Marshawn sent text messages. He sent text messages to people letting them know what he was about to do. And that's how they were able to call the police and try to go do a welfare check. I have a good friend who sent text messages and her son was able to call 911 because she had taken the pills. And the only thing she could do was open the door for the cops and pass out for 3 days. So listen, talk to somebody.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Powerful moment.
Ooh, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing that. I mean, because a lot of people, when you're going through dark time, we all have.
Yes.
Some was going through it, some was getting out of it, and you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to call on God, call on that team, folk. Get those mates there to go. So that's a great word right there, folk. Wow. Like I said, praying for our boys. Love you, Mike and Jeff. We love you, Ray. Folk, this week as we get ready to close here, think about somebody and care about them and check on them.
Mm-hmm.
Check on them. Just let them know that you love them. A lot of times we don't get a chance to say we love somebody.
Yeah.
So I hope this week, we're going to end it tonight on just love somebody. Any final thoughts before we close? Charles, Rogers, Chris?
Well, I will add to that, in loving somebody, listen to somebody.
Yeah.
Listen and try to hear what they're not saying, because that's important. A lot of times we get so, busy or caught up or in our norms, and you say, hey, how are you today? And somebody's going to say, I'm good. Stop and ask them, what's so good? That simple question right there engages a person, because it's easy for us to say, I'm good, I'm okay. Well, stop. How's your day going? It's going good. What's so good about it? Engage in the conversation. Don't just speak and keep rolling, but stop and engage with a person. Listen to what they're not saying and try to give some encouragement to. We need each other. We're all on the same team of life.
Yeah. And I would just second that. To all my federal colleagues who are out there, those who are working without pay, those who've been riffed, those who've been furloughed, don't know what's going to happen on the Hill as the Capitol sits behind us. Stay encouraged, and we have to be there for each other. If you have resources, people who have kids, reach out, offer up something. All of us have something that we can help each other with. This is sort of that big community. And the thing is, if you say you're going to pray for somebody, pray for them now. Don't wait. Do it right now. Because, people are very, very discouraged, and we want to encourage each other. We're going to get through this, y'all.
That's right.
God's still in control. So just believe that. And, let's be there for each other.
Well, folk, you heard it from us from the Give Us 2 Minutes podcast here, from Charles Kane, Dr. Rogers, Chris Jackson, and myself tonight. Hey, keep your head up. Give us 2 minutes. We out. Have a good one. Bye.
Love you guys.
Folks, don't forget to like, subscribe us, right? That we're on iHeartRadio. Find us on YouTube there. Give Us 2 Minutes We Done podcast. Share it with somebody, folks. You know, someone probably needs this word tonight. And you know what? That might be the difference between having a great night and having a different situation. So like I said, please like and share, subscribe us. You can find us on all the platforms. Share it with a friend, share it with an enemy, but share it with somebody. Till next time, we'll Give Us 2 Minutes, we done.